What's up, guys? This is Jason from Cryptosomniac, here to talk to you about our Advantage program. What is it? It's like carrying the live stream around in your pocket 24/7. We have full-time technical analysts and research staff regularly charting coins and looking into ICOs and upcoming projects to help you make your best decision. Don't miss out on the next bull run. Stay as informed as possible. Head over to cryptosomniac.com/advantage for your free 14-day trial now. Don't miss out. We'll see you in the Moon Lounge. I just remembered to unmute my microphone, which is always helpful. Always helpful. Okay, so what's up, guys? What's happening, Life Size Box? G'day, Robbie. Arden, welcome back. Steve Shen, hello. What's happening, everybody, over on Twitter? Blind Crypto Man, Mr. Compton, Turnbuckle Mag. Is that right? Yep, Turnbuckle Mag. What's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing? Is everybody loving these green candles? Sorry, I've got a little sort out my green screen here. All right, what's happening? So who caught a mall stream yesterday? How awesome is he? Guys, I try to come on here and do my best all the time to give you good info, but how good is Amal? He is money. I learn a lot from him every time I speak to him, and I'm very grateful that he comes on. So hope you guys were able to see that, and if not, go check it out. It's on the stream from yesterday. Yeah, Amal's TA is always on point. And if you like more of that, come on over to the Advantage. He is in there like 14 hours a day, as he said. So he is constantly charting coins for members and, just making sure that as everybody has questions, that they can get the answers that they need. So, yeah, Amal, extremely knowledgeable. Very cool. All right. Well, hey, guys, let's just jump into it. I got to make it a short one today because I have a media thing a little bit later. Going to be on set tonight. Super fancy. Feeling very LA. Going to be in a video shoot. So anyway, definitely wanted to go over some great things. We've had some awesome times in the market the last few days, huh? Look at that. So more coins launched up at 1649. But the good news is 24-hour volume. Look at this, guys. I think on my last stream, so on Thursday, what's happening, John H? I think my last stream on Thursday, we had a dismal like 11 billion in 24-hour volume, which is god-awful. And look at this, almost 20K in 24-hour volume, or 20 billion rather, and then 288 billion in market cap. So that is a lot of money that has come into the market in the last 3-4 days, and I think we're all very happy about that, right? Yeah, definitely happy on my happy on Stellar. Yeah, that's a great one. Did shave a little profits on the way up on that one because it went up super high and kind of rebounded back down. We'll jump over and take a look at that. Let me see. Am I missing anybody on Facebook? Nobody commenting on Facebook. All right, very good. Just want to make sure I'm giving everybody attention. So let's see. Where's the Indian guy? Which one? Amal was on yesterday, and we also have Snay. Mr. Compton, I suspect you're probably talking about Snay. Snay is busy running Monarch. He's busy being the CEO of an ICO, and hence they brought me on. So I get him on as he can come on. And we're always grateful to have him back. I know his videos still get a lot of plays. And anyway, in the meantime, you've got me. So, yeah, I was looking at ontology, guys. Yeah, okay, let's just jump into it. Like I said, I don't need to ramble anymore. Let's just get over to it. So, Bitcoin, I've been taking a longer view on and was just trying to see if I noticed any specific patterns on weekly, 5-day, etc. But what I will say is on the daily, it was looking pretty good, but this is starting to concern me a little bit. Looks like this recent pump might be looking to pull back just a little bit. So, I don't know that it'll necessarily tank and go back to hell in a handbasket, but we haven't broken past this 7600 level, which is actually right at the tip of that wick there. So I would like to see that. I would like to see it go blazing past that. And instead what we did see was it wicked right off the the 100-day moving average and beginning to break back down a little bit. So hopefully the bulls have not run out of steam yet. I mean, this volume is looking beautiful right now, but it remains to be seen. So what do we do, guys? We look into smaller time frames, and look at that. Definitely looks like the buy pressure is starting to fall off, right? And that's showing here on the lazy bear squeeze momentum, also on the MACD. So it looks like we are set for a pullback. That's a pretty steep turnover there, and has already posted the bear cross. So guys, like we say, always never jump in and FOMO, and never buy at the high. So I think we could see a little bit of pullback yet. I would be waiting myself to enter this market until we see either further confirmation, a little bit closer to that $8,000 range. That's what I would say. I'm still sitting on the side, but depending you certainly could be playing some swing trades if you're feeling brave. I have not been feeling confident, and been a little bit less of a gambler lately than in days past. So with that, I think it does look to me like Bitcoin is going to pull back a little bit. How far down it will go, I don't know. I mean, we definitely have some pretty good support. Let me go back to the daily here. We definitely have some pretty good support, I guess, from where it's at now. Let's see here. And I want the extended. There we go. So yeah, if it comes down and bounces off of this, oops, that's a little lopsided still. Yeah, that's about 73, right? Okay, yeah. So it comes down and bounces off 73 and continues to head back up, then we may see further move in the bullish direction. But I would be very cautious on my entries if I were anybody, and I am me. So anyway, you don't want to get caught in what is called the Morningstar pattern. Which, if you want to know more about, we just posted some info in the Advantage for all of you guys. I know a bunch of you guys are Advantage members who are here with me now. So over in the education channel on our Discord, there is a whole lot of education on that particularly. So let's see what else. Let's look up. Ready for the run? Yeah, aren't we all, man? I'm so ready. I've been feeling so good the last several days. Been up in San Francisco since last Friday. And lots of positive sentiment coming out of the Bay Area regarding cryptocurrency, different protocol projects, different alliances, and lots of great news coming out of there. It's which is no surprise, being Silicon Valley, but lots of crypto stuff going on up there. So I like being up there as much as possible. All right, stellar pump from Coinbase announcement. Yep, exactly. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. These are all, we know this was the Coinbase considering listing, right? So let's take a look. We have Cardano, and we've seen some pump, not as significant as some of the other ones, but what is that? That's still a pretty good raise there. 30% you could have gotten if you got in at the bottom and out at the top. I played this little swing here. You can see my two indicators. I basically did it for a whopping 4%. So I did not get to ride that entire rocket ship, but I wasn't quite as confident that we were going to continue in a bullish direction. So I'll take a clean 3% and walk away and not feel bad. Yeah, let's jump over as far as, well, let's see. If I were looking for another entry on this to see if it's gonna, again, I feel like I say this on every stream, but Bitcoin, if Bitcoin breaks back down, then all of the alt plays that I would like to recommend go by the wayside because they all follow Bitcoin. But with this right here, I would be looking for an entry on Cardano down here towards the bottom of these wicks, like 2150-ish. Just wait for the trade to come to you. And then if I'm talking, this is a specific short-term trade, I'd be looking to enter it, yeah, about about that 2150, and I would actually look to exit it. I would look to exit that trade at like 2350. So small gain, nothing crazy, but we know that it can move within that frame, and I think that doesn't go all the way to a full retracement. We'll see. We'll see if this market maintains bullish sentiment. I am certainly hopeful. I'm not convinced yet, but I'm certainly hopeful. So BNB, great, and I'm sorry, not BNB, Cardano, great, and let's go ahead and jump over and look at Stellar next. I gotta keep an eye on the time. So yeah, I don't know, Stellar, you were saying that you think it's still going. It's showing pretty strong pullback there to me. If we break this down into shorter time frames, it ran up pretty high. Has since pulled back, tried to sustain that bullish momentum, and looks like the bears are fighting real hard to keep it at this price. So what do I see here? I see, well, again, let's go back to the daily. So I see that it's well run up in the RSI. Sorry, don't want to measure. There we go. MACD is looking decent, but again, as we break it down into the smaller intervals, looks like running out of steam. That is a pretty sharp little curl over there, and has since posted bear cross. So I commend all of you who took profits, because what do we say, guys? Take profits when profits are there to be taken. So great job. Yeah, I hope nobody FOMO'd into this market, thinking, here goes the bull run. We haven't posted one higher high on Bitcoin yet. So I hope nobody FOMO'd into this. But if you were already in some of these trades, or you saw, you made the play when the announcement got made from Coinbase, then I hope you did take some profit, because there was definitely some profit to be taken. What else? Right, Zcash was the other one I wanted to look at, and then we'll jump into some user requested TA. But yeah, as far as Stellar, so again with this one, I don't know that it's going to stay up that high currently. If I were looking to enter a position on Stellar, I'd be back down here at about the 3,500 sats level, just because I'm not confident that it's going to sustain that. Again, based entirely on my feeling on Bitcoin. So anyway, all right, Zcash, same thing. Same thing here, and I would say this one has probably had the hardest time out of them all recently. So back here we see the listing pump, and then, well, it looks like it tried to make another run up, but here's what I see, guys. This is looking like a double top to me. So at that 30,260 sats level, doesn't look like it's going to break past that in a sustainable fashion. Although here's what I do see on the hourly. It looks like the sell pressure is starting to lighten up on Zcash, and RSI is starting to move back in a bullish direction. MACD, whoops, I don't want that. There we go. MACD is starting to curl back up on the hourly. But looks like it's starting to cool off there on the 30-minute. So I think ZEC probably has a little bit further down to come. That is not one I'm looking to enter a position on now. But if you were able to get it, if you were holding that before the announcement that Coinbase was exploring it, then again, this would be where I would be looking to exit that position myself. All right, what else? What else next? Yeah, smash that likes, guys. Smash that likes button if you do enjoy the content. If you like myself, Amal, smash it if you want Snay back. And in fact, if you guys want more Snay, then please put that comment down below, because again, guys, we talk about giving away cryptocurrency, etc. I would like to get some more feedback from you guys. What are your favorite projects? I know you guys will announce them to me up here, but if there's anything else that you guys think that I should know about that I haven't talked about yet, or that we haven't reported on yet, I'm always interested to know what you think is the new hotness. Got a report on Go Chain, because we had Stacking 9mm asking us about that on enough occasions, so I feel a little more educated on that, and I know Sneh actually spoke with their CEO recently, so hopefully we'll get the full skinny on GoChain. But definitely an interesting project. Always interested to know what you guys are looking at, so let us know. Been a busy week in LA. I've been in San Francisco. Guys. So you know, I don't know if you guys know. In addition to doing all of this, we work with different projects to try to help them achieve certain goals. And I have a client in San Francisco that was wanted me to come in for some strategy sessions. I can't disclose more than that. I'm sorry, I just can't talk about it, but that is where I've been for the last several days. So I do apologize for no content. That's why I wanted to get them all on, but I will be on the rest of this week. Today is Wednesday. I'll be on Thursday, Friday, and hopefully we can get you guys some weekend content. But I'm trying to do a minimum of 5 days a week for you guys of either me or one of our other TAs. So anyways, crowd machine is an interesting. All right, cool. Where is my pen? I write these down. Crowd machine. Further opinion on Poet. I did look into that. It's not for me. You know, it seems like, I guess it's a real use case, but I don't see why you would use that over any of these other content delivery systems. I'm not sold on Poet. Oh, hello from Ireland, Paul. What's happening? Token Pay. From what I have looked into on that, I am definitely not confident in Token Pay, but we'll see. Time will tell. I am less and less excited about things that Charlie Lee is doing over time, but that's just me. You know, that's just me. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go a week without bashing a project as well. I'm gonna do my best to just try to be positive on things. So if I don't like something, I'm just gonna say it's not for me. All right. Anyways, so Coda project, Hellbiz. All right. I don't need to waste any more of you guys' time with this. I can get these from the show notes later. Let's go ahead and do Ontology. That is one that I know you guys are looking at. So let's jump over there. Yeah. Here's what I think about Ontology, because I was looking at this a little bit earlier, and unfortunately, it's looking like it might have a little bit further down to go, and the only reason I say that is just because of Bitcoin, right? I see this volume's not looking great here. I don't see a lot of bullish volume. I just see more and more bearish volume. Now, as far as if you're looking for this as a place to add to your long-term stack, I don't know that I could argue with you making a case for that. As far as historic price point, it is pretty good. Let's just look. Let's do a fib retracement. So from the last breakout, let me format that guy. Where's my tools? Oh, there it is. Oh, come on. Fine. I'll do it this way. Extended. Good. Okay. All right. So on the daily, well below the 20, 50, and 100 period moving average. And actually, this would be in my no trade zone from the last breakout. Now, if you're just going all-time historic, we'll say from that breakout point, then that's actually not bad. But again, this is something to be very careful of, because what this looks like to me, guys, this looks like a real good way for killer whales to come in and stop loss hunt, right? So we have pretty good support at this level. We've already broken below that support. That's now going to become the resistance. It could continue to break down, and it might bounce off this support at 44.68 sats. But if not, then I think, you know, further down to go. And that's the strongest support we have historically there for Ontology. So it's not that strong in my opinion. Though here's what looks good to me about this is the sell side pressure looks like it's starting to cool off on the daily. So let's see on these smaller intervals. And unfortunately, sell side pressure shows to me that it's increasing there on the 4 hour, and the 2 hour looks like it can't quite make up its mind. And same on the hourly. So this is a reasonable amount of volume here, but I would like to see more of these volume bars be green. But again, so that's what I would say. If this was something I was looking to add to my long-term stack, I would probably ladder some buys, you know, below where it is now and down to that resistance line. And then yeah, I need to zoom this a little bit because I want to give a better, oops, come on, move, better estimate on that, where I would put my stop loss. So I'd probably put my stop on that at about 42.18. That way you get a little bit of extra room below. You don't lose too much. It's only about a 3% loss if you do get stopped out. But you know, in case it drops below that, you don't get stopped out in case it bounces back up. So that was the way I would play that one. But again, I'd be careful on any alts until we see confirmation on Bitcoin. All right. Is Dragon Chain dead or what? I kind of, I'll tell you this much. I haven't heard anything from them. I haven't heard any announcements. I know they did have a partnership announcement maybe 2 months back with another platform project. And other than that, I haven't heard much coming out from them. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Dragon Chain. Their price is not looking great. Is Dragon Chain on here? Or do I think I gotta go to CoinEnergy for that. Oh wait, no, it's TRGN. What am I doing? Well, look at that. It did get a little bit of pump out of this little recent uptick we've had. Not much. But you know, this is one I couldn't possibly recommend entering a position on this myself. It's, you know, I mean, unless it's just money I didn't care with at all, like at all, because I don't know that I guess that is 30%. But you know, if you buy in here, I don't know I haven't heard any news that leads me to believe that this is going to go back up at all anytime in the near future. So you got 30% to lose, and I don't know that there's much upside to gain on that because I haven't heard anything coming out from this team that leads me to believe that the market will react in a positive fashion anytime soon, unfortunately. All right, what else? Charlie and Litecoin are just along for the ride. Token Pay is the driver. Yeah, it's Token Pay that I'm not so keen on, Joey Rocket. Do you prefer VPN or decentralized internet? Well, I would have to say I would prefer a decentralized internet if there were one that was actually fully functional and as robust as the current internet. In the meantime, I guess VPN is really the middleware, if you will. All right, let's see. What else? Can you explain stop loss hunting and how it works? Yeah, basically, so effectively, it's kind of, so it's TA, guys. So this is, we actually talk about this a lot over in the Cryptosomniac Advantage. In fact, we just did a recent webinar specifically where our TA James explained this. But effectively what stop loss hunting is whales that can move the market, that have enough, or you know, if they have enough of a position to move the market, what they will do is come in and create insanely high sell pressure to knock the price down. as the price goes down, because they don't care, right? They don't care about losing that little percentage. These are, you know, huge dollar people, so they don't care about losing little percentages here and there to push the market down, because what happens that they know where your stop loss is, right? And this is what I was saying, like specifically when I'm looking at this and I'm looking at where to set my stop loss, right? So you got to think about the traditional, or you got to think about the mentality of the retail investor, right? You got to think about the weakest hands, ultimately, is the way I can think about this. Do you guys know what weak hands are? Weak hands are people that buy at the high, lose a certain percent, and then just sell at a loss, right? So buy in at 6,500 on Bitcoin, sell at 58, and they don't have the stomach for the volatility. So that's what the market considers weak hands. So what stop loss hunting is when people with massive sums of money come in and they're looking for your stop loss, because they want to trigger your stop loss so that you and anybody else who had their stop loss there get their sell orders hit. They clear out the market, it drops the price further, and lets those whales with all of that liquidity in their back pocket, or should I say all that fiat in their back pocket, pick up all of the tokens or all of the asset that you just sold at a discount, because they tricked you, unfortunately. So that's what stop loss hunting is, and whales can do it. So you need to be aware that it is a thing that is done when you are setting stop losses. And if you want more information on that, I recommend you guys come on over, join the Cryptosomniac Advantage. How do you do that? Go to cryptosomniac.com, click the little rocket here, and get into the Advantage. You can, oh, look at that. I'm not logged in, so let me do that. If I'm on here, there we go. Great, and you will see what it looks like inside the Advantage dashboard. All of these different reports. So you guys want to know about Zilliqa, A-Chain, Mobius, Publica, Hedera Hashgraph, all of these things and more are in there. We've got 7 pages of reports, so you can download those, read them at your leisure, on your bathroom breaks at work, etc. And then you can also get access to our Discord channel. In the Discord channel, we do webinars pretty regularly, and I was just going to pull that up, but it looks like I closed Discord. Whoops. But anyway, so we did a webinar on that, and specifically talking about margin trading, shorts, and stop loss hunting. So if you want to get educated, come on over and do it now. Free 14-day trial. What does it hurt to try? You can't lose with a free trial. So go on over and sign up. We'll see you in the Moon Lounge. All right, what else? Yeah, I think a lot of us were optimistic on Dragon Chain. It seemed like a good idea. They built the tokenomics of it to pay dividends to investors. Seemed like it would entice people to get involved, but unfortunately it just hasn't. I don't know why not. I wish I knew more. I would just say lack of I see a lot of projects get up to token generation, up to ICO, get up to launch. They raise all the money and then they forget what got them to the dance, right? Which is staying engaged with their community, staying active. Tron is Justin Sun's a really good example of how to do it correctly post TGE and stay out in the media spotlight, etc. I don't know if he always makes the best decisions on how he's doing it, but as far as what he's doing, I think he's doing a great job just staying out in front of the market. Which brings me to, I had a Moon Lounge member ask me to chart TRX, and I will do that before I go, and then I'm going to give away some free crypto, and I got to get out of here, guys, because I got to get all the way across Los Angeles, and as any of you who are from here know, driving across Los Angeles at 6 p.m. is brain damage. So it is what it is. All right. So let's see here. I totally forgot what I just said I was going to do, and that is embarrassing. Thoughts on Brave? I think a basic attention token has a lot of potential, and I like the fact that Coinbase is considering listing it as well. I haven't used the browser. Yeah, Dragon Chain, a lot of good setup for those guys, but just haven't followed through. Oh yeah, right, Tron. That's what I was saying. Okay, see, I get sidetracked. I'm rambling, and boy, that's a drag. So this was something I had seen looking at the daily. What was this? Back on about the 14th, we had a falling wedge here, and it did pop out a little bit, but has fully retraced to that. So what's it look like Tron's going to do in the near-term future? Unfortunately, that is looking like further downside to go. Wow, that's a huge sell-off. Percentage-wise, I guess not super drastic, 11%, but still, that stings. It went up to the 20-period, 20-day moving average and bounced right off. Wicked a little through it and bounced right off. So, RSI was looking super run up. On the daily, it looks like at least the sell pressure is starting to wane, but if you look here, guys, it looks like to me that it's probably going to start picking back up. So let's look at that on smaller intervals, and sure enough, that is bright red, which means heavy sell pressure. As I just said that, I saw out of the corner of my eye the candle did push up a little bit, so looks like the bulls are fighting to maintain that position, but I think further downside to go. Yeah, I would need to look into it a little bit more to see if there was some bad news that came out for Tron in the last couple of days. I didn't see anything. I don't know why. I don't know why the sell-off, but it does look like it's got further downside to go. I mean, look at that, guys. Every time, as we break it down into these smaller intervals, dojis, and none of these wicks end up higher. Right, so again, in the short term, this is what I was talking about, creating new higher highs. I would want to see one of these wicks wick up, further, and it just has not. So, and we're on a 15-minute candle here, so that's a pretty firm ceiling there at the 522 sats that it looks like it's holding on the 15-minute. So I think, unfortunately, Tron looks like it's got further downside to go. If you entered this trade as it popped out of, let me rephrase this. Had I entered a larger position in this trade, I would have already hit my stop loss, because no reason to lose money on it. Stoch RSI versus RSI, what's the advantage? I can actually tell you that. So stochastic RSI is more of a leading indicator, whereas regular RSI is a trailing indicator. So meaning you're going to get a little faster reaction to the market with the stochastic RSI. But here, let's look. Watch. I can add RSI in here just to kind of illustrate this. And let me just format this guy a little bit. So let's fatten that up so you can see it. And let me zoom in here. So do you see these are in the same time frames here, but the stochastic runs all the way up into the past the 80 region there, well before it gets anywhere near it. So this trailing indicator, this is it works a little bit more like the MACD there on the stochastic RSI. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you're looking for the crosses, and that sort of shows this same pattern here. But yeah, stochastic RSI is a leading indicator. Regular RSI is a trailing indicator. So I have recently been trying to use the stochastic instead, and I don't want this on here, so let me remove it. There we go. Remove. Oh, I don't want to remove all of them. Whatever, I'll deal with it later. In the meantime, all right. Yeah. Oh, geez. I guess I missed 5,000 people asking me to chart Tron. Well, there you go, guys. I did that too. So smash that thumbs up for the Tron chart. As bad of news as that may have been, yeah, that's I would say it, like I said, it looks like it's got further downside to go. Guys, I just try to be as honest as possible. I don't mean to be the bummer man, but I just try to tell you what the charts tell me. All right, what else? What else? What else? What else? Dragon did advertise on NASCAR. Yeah, in fact, I did see that, and I don't pay much attention to NASCAR, but I know Monarch also advertised on NASCAR, which I believe Dragon Chain was on the same car. So I don't know if there's like a crypto NASCAR out there or what, but I thought it was kind of cool. You know, for better or for worse, go fast, turn left. I do the equivalent of that on bicycles. I like to race at the track, go fast, turn left. So I probably should like NASCAR, but I'm just not into it. Anyway, I thought it was kind of cool. Definitely something different. All right. Can you answer my question? What question, Abdullah? When all Bitcoins are mined, who would validate our transaction? Well, the miners will still validate the transactions. The incentive is just not going to be there as strongly. So I guess we better hope that these transaction fees don't get exorbitantly high, but also don't drop below the point where miners can no longer pay for their electricity. But you know, I suspect perhaps we may see some solutions in the way of proof of stake or any of the various derivatives of that that will solve that problem, right? Because the incentive there is to stake your tokens on the network. The Dragon Chain car crashed. Oh man, bummer. That's a drag. All right, ETH BTC. Let's take a look. I'll look at ETH BTC, and then I actually, you know what, guys, I can't. I gotta get out of here. I apologize, guys. I definitely got to get out of here. So let's give away some free crypto because I definitely want to do that. And how do we give away free crypto, guys? We post a comment down below on YouTube, down below there, not up here in the chat box. These are the conversations with me, but this does not win you free crypto. This just makes me grateful that you are here and watching and interacting with me. Down below, post a comment with your ERC20 address. You can give me a like and share on Facebook and retweet me on Twitter. Those are all you've got to do to be eligible. And so with that, let's go ahead and give away some free crypto. And let me bring up my random number generator. All right, 1 for YouTube, 2 for Facebook, 3 for Twitter. Close my eyes, and like Dorothy says, there's no place like home. Number 2, so Facebook it is. And let's see, we have 1 share and 6 likes, so that will be 7 people eligible. All right, and close my eyes and click it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Number 2 again. All right, is this thing broken? You guys saw it, it was random. All right, so we have 1, 2. Cody Backs. Sir, you just won yourself some free crypto. So I will get one of my team members to get in touch with you, and we will send you some free crypto. And guys, it's just that easy to win. And that's all you got to do. It's totally random. We give it away on every stream, or at least every stream that I am on. So thank you guys very much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you are all able to take advantage of the information that we do provide here. We would love to see you in the Cryptosomniac Advantage. So if you guys have a Discord ID, you can jump in the free lounge right now. You don't even have to sign up for an Advantage membership. If you got a Discord ID, the link is down below in the comments. So jump on in, come say hello. We do give some free content over there, and come see if the community is right for you. Would love to have you. Anyways, guys, appreciate you all very much, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your week. This is Jason for Cryptosomniac. Keep your stop losses tight. I'll see you guys tomorrow.